Nothing beats a home cooked meal, freshly delivered from your door. Fresh Direct. Act now. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got food in my tummy and I can't stop loving you. Roll it, man.
Oh,
shit.
We're live, bro. We're live. Well, not
welcome
really,
everybody to another episode of Megabit Misfits. We are doing this live. And I just came home from work and I didn't eat shit. So, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I ate something a few hours ago, but I was there was a burrito in the house. You know what I'm saying? All right, on today's episode, we are discussing what is it? Sony is firing people or something?
No, it's Sony price hikes.
Sony price hikes, and I'm sure that somebody's gonna fire it eventually.
Yeah.
And Crimson Desert with the cinematic lighting. I'm like just play the intro, bro. I gotta finish my burrito.
Yeah. Yo.
And we're on.
Oh my gosh. Probably catching us on the replay, but we are live right now. But you're probably catching us on the replay. But man, oh man.
What's up, guys?
My AI camera is
what's up? That burrito he got over there.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Delicioso.
Delicioso.
Oh man.
Let me fix the light a little bit over here. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
What is up, fellas? What's going on?
Hey man, it's a beautiful weekend. We had, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things happened this week. You know, one being, you know, the thing we're going to get into, the PlayStation price hikes, you know, like, man, this is crazy. Again, another price hike.
Yeah.
And they all following suit. Microsoft, PlayStation. Hey, Nintendo about to do another one?
It's like they all just trying to outdo each other with who can do it worse. You know what I mean?
I think Netflix got them beat.
Oh, damn. Wow, bro. damn.
Insane. I know. A little
but they're not charging $1,000 for a pro account.
Yet.
Hold up. This is the first I hear this. Hold up.
The PlayStation
$1,000.
Hey, it's almost 1,000. Hey, who got the scoop on this?
We getting there.
Who got the scoop on this? Mr. Rav, you got this?
Yes, sir.
$1,000.
Yeah, PlayStation made an announcement the other day, and people are not happy about it. They announced that the PlayStation 5 regular jumped from $500 to $650. Digital edition to $600, and the PS Pro to $900 in the US. Now, like I was explaining to LeeBoy earlier, they've raised the price on the systems everywhere but US. So we're the last ones to get hit with it. You know what I mean? UK, Europe, and Asia got it back in August. We're talking less than a year ago. They already had one hike. They got a second hike just now. You know what I mean?
It's all due to the memory.
This is due to the memory. This is due to just cost problems. They got a lot of stuff going on. I got a little thingy here. Give me a second if I can pull it up.
The memory storage is because the global surge in AI. You know, the infrastructure is growing and whatnot. So yeah, that memory shortage is real. Like it's hitting everybody. But damn, PlayStation. Go ahead, Mr. Rav. Pull it up.
Yeah. So Sony cites continued pressure in the global economic landscape and rising costs for components like memory chips. So yeah, that's where that's coming from.
Damn.
Man.
So all right, so all this stuff jumping in price. Memory, I'm assuming some sort of tariff, not going into it, tariffs, the type of situation. The cost of building, production, shipping, all this stuff is affecting all these prices. So the thing is, if all these prices are going up so fast, so high, will they come down when certain things are changed? Is what I want to know. Because like if the tariff system changes, if the production costs go a little less, are they gonna reimburse the gamer if PlayStation or PlayStation Pro or PlayStation whatever go back down in price? Because that's crazy. I mean, come holiday time, especially with GTA 6 supposedly being released officially at $100 per copy.
Yep. And the PlayStation Pro being the only system, it's like console system that it's going to be out for. It's not going to play on an Xbox, apparently. It's coming out for PlayStation, and PC hasn't been announced. So what does that mean?
PC hasn't been announced.
Yeah, whoa. I gotta look at this. What the hell?
What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
They said console. They said PS5 is the only console, PS5 Pro, I believe, or PS5 in general is the only console that was announced that GTA is coming out for.
If this is true, the plot thickens.
If this is true, they're losing billions of dollars.
Oh my gosh.
They just because it hasn't been announced doesn't mean it won't be announced. Maybe they just didn't have plans for it yet, or they're waiting on different versions of it or whatever to be finished. But as of the moment, I'm sure the next advertisement by summer, you'll hear something for the rest of the systems and PC and all of that. So
you're talking about, so basically saying we might be looking at them working on optimization.
That the online infrastructure for their online component for their game. It could be a bunch of different things, but right now.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, the PS5 Pro has the technology that they need to do all of the ripple effects and pretty special effects that GTA is going to have. And obviously PC is going to have that too, but the Xbox definitely right now without a Pro system, they can't run that optimized as well as they want it. So that's probably where the hang up is.
When is Helix supposed to drop? 2027, 2028,
28, 29. Is the rumor. So
X and S can't play GTA 6.
It might. It just won't play it good, and they're probably afraid to put it out for that. They don't want a cyberpunk situation,
Yo, so Xbox is like done this year. Like I don't see anything saving them for this year. Next year, whatever, they could come up with something else.
I wouldn't say that. They have a lot of good games coming out with Halo and Gears of War and Fable and all. They have a lot of good games, but it's not a GTA killer. They definitely don't have anything like that.
There is no GTA killer.
No, but they don't have anything
That's
that can come close to competing with them, is what I'm trying to say.
They're not competing with GTA 6, bro.
So
GTA 6 is going to be the biggest media release in history. GTA 6, $100 a pop. Everybody and their mother, even like literally, my mother knows Grand Theft Auto. She never played it, but she knows about it. She heard about it. So it's like it's going everywhere.
I got a quick question, fellas.
Yeah.
So with all that being said, is buying a PlayStation 5 or even a Pro worth it right now?
Buying a PS is, well, if you buy it today, which is the first, you can still get it at the previous prices. The dates go into effect on the 2nd. So if you want to save some money, get your ass out there and go buy a PlayStation.
Oh my god!
That's the only way you're gonna get away with that right now.
I'm sorry to say, you got to buy yourself a Sony Pro right now.
Today. Yeah, right now. Get it
right.
Pause the video. Go buy a PlayStation. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say.
Amazon.
Oh my gosh, man.
That's. I'm not buying no Sony PlayStation now.
So, but my thing is this: almost $1,000, and we know I think we talked about this before, maybe off camera. Once those prices go up, because Ray, you mentioned that, I don't think they're coming down, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's rare that prices go look at cell phones right now. Cell phones ain't moving from where they at right now. They're gonna continue to just go up. They're not dropping the prices on those things. So I think that now, because of all of this stuff that's going on, is making it harder for people to build PCs and make PCs, especially with all of this stuff going on with the RAM. They're probably gunning at the fact that, hey, you may not be able to afford that PC, but you can get this PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what they're doing, bro.
That sucks.
Yeah. The only hope that I could see coming out of the price hike would be to maybe offset some of the costs for the next batch of systems. They're not going to lower the price at any means. You know what I mean? But it's definitely going to help them to not raise the next system anymore. Like I don't think it'll be higher than this price. If it'll be less, it'll be the $50 less. I don't think it'll be the $100 less or more than that. But if I'm seeing $750 for the next system, maybe $800 for the next system, $900 for the next system. But to go, like, if they don't raise the price now, you could imagine the next system's going to be like $1,100, $1,200. You know what I mean?
Damn,
the way things are going.
This is where we at right now, bro. I don't remember. Damn.
Yeah,
a G stack?
Well,
a G stack for a damn cons, bro.
I'm glad I went PC like 2 years ago because I'm not going back to console.
I was talking to some people and they're saying this is going to be the next gaming crash, because if the consoles can't survive, like PC, yeah, we'll still be there, and games will obviously always be made for PC and all that stuff. But the consoles and exclusives and all of that stuff is where a lot of that revenue share goes. It's not PC games do well, but they don't do as well as console games usually. You know what I mean? Most of that money comes to console. So, you know, if we have a crash and things go bad and all we have are PCs, which fuck it is what it is. You know, if we get it, we get it. But, you know, we're looking at the next big crash. You know, like we had Atari back in the day. We had, you know, all these big things that happened. Arcades died on us for a long time. You know, now they're kind of like started slowly picking back up pinball machines and all of that same thing. But it's like console gaming crash is like, this is the first major one that we're having right now.
Hey, pay with your wallet, man. That's what I'm gonna say. Indie games is cooking right now. Support the indies. They're going. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm seeing we getting through this with the indies. The indies is gonna pull us through, bro. Because I'm telling you, $1,000. And think about it. That's without the game. Some of them try not to give you a controller, bro. They're trying to pull a cell phone on us. Remember, you got to buy the charger separately. That shit. Like, no. Like, come on, man.
You have to buy the plug separately, too, for $75. Freaking the power brick. Yeah, the power brick. Sony power brick. Ooh, special 480p camera, my ass. And anyway, if you're watching right now, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notifications. That way you're notified whenever we actually show up on your feed. Thank you so much.
surprise, like right
watching
now.
Us. Yeah, because we're actually live right now.
1:13 in the morning.
It is,
you know,
1:13 a.m.
tomorrow at 3. August. It's probably hitting you at 3 p.m.
Yeah, if you're watching at 3 p.m., we're already asleep. I'll be asleep at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah,
I will be dead asleep. I'll be burritos.
Really? You want to tie that back to the burrito? Oh my! He still has the plate, y'all. He still got the plate.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Speaking of remains. So if the gaming crash does happen, the only survivor I see out of this would be Nintendo, unfortunately. You know, not unfortunately, but I they're the only company that I could see sticking around after all this, you know.
Listen, somebody dropped the
only competitor
Child
PC.
Survivor song on them. I'm a survivor.
Nintendo would definitely. Well, okay. Let's say, and this is completely hypothetical, but random, because you know you guys love my random
love
shit.
These questions.
So let's say Sony PlayStation has the GTA, whatever, blah blah blah. It goes up, blah blah blah. GTA saves Sony. Xbox withers away. It's gone. PC is there, but it's struggling a little bit. Nintendo is thriving because Nintendo is Nintendo. It has its own freaking streams. They're whatever. This will give birth to exactly what LeeBoy just said, is that you will get independent companies, not just making games, but you might get independent studios coming out and making their own freaking console. Like the Abernic consoles, the handheld stuff. And then, yeah. And I'm telling you, supply and demand. So if supply by Xbox is dead, something else is going to take its place.
We already kind of have that going right now with the handhelds coming out and making its presence known.
Right. That's why I said Abernic, because Abernic is like one of the number one handheld consoles that are coming out. But that's what I'm saying is like it'll make room for the next competitor to come through. And if the next competitor is smart enough and is already prepping its money and its budget and its teams, because mind you, a year or two from now, if Xbox does dwindle away into just making games, someone's taking that. You never know. Atari could come back.
Atari's
You never
back.
know.
Atari's back. It's not doing well, but it's back.
What did Atari do this year?
Bro, they put out a console.
Are you serious?
If you are a listener
Look
to
it
our channel, do you own Atari? Do you own anything Atari? Do you own an Atari console? Please let us know in the comment section, please. Okay, because you're a relic. You're
I don't own shit Atari. Like
I have a shirt somewhere on there.
It's like, don't
own
get
an
me wrong.
Atari shirt.
Yeah.
I represent I respect the old school. I get it. Atari, what was the name of the console, bro?
2600, 5600. Jaguar.
Jaguar. Jaguar. Everybody knows about the Jaguar. They were selling that shit for $50 one time.
But those were the original ones. I'm talking about what was released now.
Recently,
I don't
yeah.
have the name off the top of my head. I know they put out a console. Like I said, it didn't do good. They also
Atari,
opened a
the
hotel
failure.
and an arcade, and they bought like 16 freaking game companies, none of which are doing good right now, except maybe one. But yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
man.
good.
Okay, so that's
No.
That's just gonna wind up. It's gonna wind up like in the sands of time. It's gonna wind up in a thrown away desert in a long land, far away, a death desert of consoles.
I want to say this though, real quick. Atari is the grandfather of a lot of stuff, and he got a lot of us into gaming, like our grandparents and parents and stuff like that. So shout out to Atari though.
Shout out to Atari for being old and fading away and getting beat by Sony and Microsoft. And anyway, screw that. So let's speak about something that's more new and of the times of 2026. A certain game that we were following. I know I was following because Mr. Rav didn't know shit about it until recently.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, I bet you know about it now, though.
Yeah. I'm kind of sick of hearing about it, honestly. No, it's not. I'm happy for it if it's doing well, you know, and I hope that it continues to do well. But that doesn't mean it's going to stick around. You know what I mean?
Deep down inside, I think Mr. Rav has like an inner line of evil, like destruction toward this game specifically. I have no idea why. No idea why.
This and Skyrim.
Man, he just stole my thunder. I'm about to say that because it reminds me too much of Skyrim, probably.
Yeah. People have compared this game to Skyrim, and yes, it's
the reason why I say what I say for this game in particular.
Because you're a hater.
No. I feel like this game just stole everything from Zelda. You know what I mean? That's my problem with it. A lot of the stuff and things going on in this game were stolen from the last two Zelda games. So
stolen or borrowed? Because sometimes they do that in video games.
No, yeah, okay, borrowed.
Hey, guess what? I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you wholeheartedly. And the game is still fire. The game is Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. This game has been released on the 19th of March. It's already been out for 2 weeks or so, maybe 2.5 weeks. And I bought this game day one because I knew it was going to be a banger. I've been wrong only 2 or 3 times my entire life about games. One of them being Battlefield 2042. And I still have to apologize to like 2 of my friends that I made them buy the game. And I was like, yo, this game gonna be fire. This game gonna be fire. We played the game the first day. I'm like, oh, this game is trash. I am so sorry. And the other one was Anthem. I'm sorry.
Stop telling people to buy games, bro.
No, those are the only 2. Every other game I mentioned to people was fire. Arc Raiders. If you tell me neither one of you like Arc Raiders, I will punch you. I would take a flight and punch you in the mouth. Okay, so don't tell me that you guys didn't love Arc Raiders.
Yeah, I like Arc Raiders, and I don't play online games like that. So yeah, I like it.
There you go. Yeah. So anyway, Crimson Desert, I purchased. I got it day one. I actually pre-downloaded the whole 9. I actually got the special edition with the wolf shield and the golden armor and all this stuff, whatever. which looks cool, but it's a little too flashy for me. So I just keep the wolf shield and I change up the armor. And right now we're seeing in this. This is not our footage, by the way. This is footage from someone else who played the game. But I did play these levels. Right now you're in the abyss, which funny for me, the abyss means something underneath. This is actually like above the world. And right now he's looking at his little web, updating his powers and looking at maneuvers and stuff.
It's
like
the
that.
skill tree, right?
Yes, the skill tree right there. Thank you very much. I totally lost the name for that shit. It's for the tree where you purchase skills. The skill tree. There you go. But yeah, this game was released and people, like half the people loved it automatically. The other half like downed it like crazy. Oh, the button configuration. I'm not used to it. Oh, the NPCs, they're too mechanical, they're too robotic. Oh, it's copying Zelda and blah blah blah. They use that as a negative.
Mhm.
And I'm like, if you're gonna make a game, don't you want to copy one or two of the greatest games that were ever made? Are you gonna go copy freaking Ashes of Creation right now? Are you gonna go copy Anthem? Except for the mechanics in Anthem or fire though. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
The movement.
The movement, right? You felt like you were Iron Man. That was fire. So yeah, so this game, you're technically running around as this guy named Cliff, which is Cliff you see right here, and you're trying to be like a god amongst this world of fantasy where there are other spirits and gods running around, and they see that you're trying to be a good person, you're trying to help out. So sometimes they grant you powers, other times they lead you in a direction, and guess what? If you're following the storyline, you'll go through things like this, like the abyss and whatever, and find the save points and everything. But the point of this game is that, okay, and all right, another big complaint that people will give is that the story is just mid. It's not as enveloping as other stories. But you know what? The gameplay, the visuals, the size of the world, the things you find, that
looks beautiful. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at this graphics right there.
That's beautiful. This does remind me. I'm going to cut you off, but this does remind me of Tears, Zelda Tears, because you start in the sky. You know what I'm saying? You could see the entire map and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So this looks beautiful. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. And I think a lot of the times the problem people have is like you mentioned story. Yeah. I'm gonna throw it right back to you. I promise. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
I think this is one of those games when I first heard about like everything that it entails, as far as like, oh, the story is lackluster. This is one of those games where you literally make your own story. You create the story. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, if you want something to hold your hand, I don't think you're getting that from this game. This game is like for example, with Skyrim, I never finished that game because I was too busy doing my own shit. I made my own storyline. I was doing my own thing. This game seems like one of them worlds that is just so massive, so big. If you're worrying about if you're trying to grind this out in 20 hours, sorry.
No,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No.
This game is about exploration, exploring, and making your own type of adventure. That's what I feel like. But you would know more than I forgot.
There are people who popped up online on like YouTube and whatnot, other social media platforms that have been playing this game. They got the game, I think, like a week or two early from Pearl Abyss. By the way, Pearl Abyss is the manufacturer of the game. They also created Black Desert, and Black Desert is a very famous MMO that's been out for several years now, and it's been known for its gorgeous graphics, and those gorgeous graphics were thrown in here. So they made this open world sandbox, but it's like you have to unlock certain things by playing the story, so that way the map expands. But the thing is, there have been players that have been playing this game who, like I said, got it early. They've been playing 80 hours, 100 hours, 140 hours. One dude is at 160, and there is still map that they have not unlocked yet. They've only gone up to 50 or 60% of the map. And the thing is that every like quarter mile or mile within the map of you traveling, whatever, unless it's part of the story, you're gonna find something weird.
Look at this. You see this? It's coming to him. the platform.
Yeah,
you know.
My thing too with this is like it looks gorgeous, you know, that's no question. My only issue with this not having so much story or not having a good enough story to entice people to want to play more of it is kind of like it brings me to like the way movies are, where like the movie can have the greatest special effects and really cool scenery and backdrops and all that stuff, but if you're not telling a story, then what are you really there for? And that's my problem with it. That I'm not trying to hate at all. I like you said, you can't create your own story. That's the difference between movies and games, obviously. But I think that if there's a little bit more substance to push you through to want to go exploring and all of that stuff, besides just powering up and all of that, like it's I don't know, like people get tired of like pins and numbers on the map and all that, where you just got to go and collect things and collectathons and things like that. But I don't know if this is like that, but I don't if I didn't see that, then I wouldn't know what I'm looking for in this game. You know, I know there's a story, but it's very like thin.
The main point, the part of the story that I'm already playing or that I'm into is the fact that he's part of a clan called the Greymanes. So Cliff he came back there. They supposedly came back to their, I don't know, I guess their shelter or whatever, their home, and they were all came back from battle, and some people were missing because they all got separated or whatever. And then at their home at nighttime, they were attacked.
Spoiler free, right?
Huh?
This is
like this is like the first like 3 minutes of the game.
Okay.
They're attacked by another clan. And the clans set them up so that way they can attack them at nighttime. They're trying to kill off the Greymanes completely because the Greymanes are kind of like the strongest clan, and they want to take over their territories. That's another thing that's in the game that a lot of people really don't talk about, that you have all this land and you have all these different clans and factions fighting to take over the land. It's almost like a Game of Thrones. Because when you look at the map, there's different levels where you can see the map. You can see the Abyss version, which is what the gentleman is playing right now, jumping through. Or you can play the regular map, which you're down below and you're dealing with the regular people running through the meadows and forests and towns and kingships and all this stuff, whatever. And then you have the political map. The political map shows who's taking over in this area, and that it's red by the Bloodbanes or by the Bleed Gang or something like that. And then the blue is over here by this faction, the yellow is by this faction, gray is over here, nobody's over here, white is over this faction, that faction, and you're trying to fight off different factions from taking over too much. So the game is like, it has this little political thing into it. You're trying to get the Greymanes back together. Eventually, you come across one or two other Greymanes that you come across in the storyline, and then you can actually play as those characters as well. You're not just Cliff the whole time. Now, mind you, I'm only 22, 23 hours in the game, and yet there's two other characters that I can play as. But I don't want to play those other characters because I can fly with Cliff.
Well, yeah,
I can fly with Cliff.
That's the thing I heard about the game is that
well, you can glide. You glide.
You glide off a cliff. Okay.
Yeah, you can glide. Well, no, the guy's name is Cliff.
That's what I'm saying.
You can glide. Yeah.
Messing my damn joke up. Anyway, go ahead.
yeah. Good joke.
Dad joke.
I heard that the game was supposed to be kind of like a sequel to the online to was it Black Desert Online and all that stuff.
Black Desert,
and that's why the multiple characters that you play as were supposed to be selectable from the beginning of the game on that version of the game, and they just didn't know what to do with them, so they kind of just made them as background characters or secondary characters or whatever in this game.
Yeah, you can play with them certain parts of certain storylines. So you play with them for a little while, but you the thing is that they're not just empty characters. Like the characters themselves are full of information and full of like a rich history. It's the main story that you're playing that's like, okay, you just got to get them back together and then reconquer your land.
Okay.
Basically, that we know of so far. Because now you got people going into like different realms and fighting this, fighting that. And they're like, wait a minute, if this is supposed to be a fantasy medieval thing, when you think of medieval, you're not thinking rocket backpacks. You're not thinking mechs. You're not thinking of missiles and guns and bullets. Right now, my character has a rifle.
All right. I was gonna say. So speaking of that, like, what's the coolest shit you've seen in this game in the 22 hours you've played so far?
The fact that I can have my pet and he steals shit for me. I don't know. I just love that. But you also have that in Black Desert.
That was your favorite thing in Arc Raiders too, the Scrappy. So
yo,
I want me
you
a pet in real
pet,
life.
bro.
I want a pet in real life. Hey, I need $100. Rough.
Yo, that was his thing. Scrappy was his guy.
Yeah,
you know why? Because it just shows in the game they're giving. Oh, and then some characters you can actually add armor to your pets like that. That's fire. Anyway. So all the complaints that people gave, right? The devs at Pearl Abyss released not one, but 2 major updates, and they're listening. They're listening to the complaints. Mm-hmm. So they're like, okay, got it. So hey, don't delete the game. We got you in a couple days. That's exactly what they freaking did. The first update fixed a couple of errors with like some clipping and maybe some optimization. Even though the game out the gate was optimized very well, but they're like increasing optimization and making it run a little better. I think they fixed something with some lighting. They fixed something with some hair, some little effects here and there. The controls. Well, that's the thing. The second one was the controls. So in the second patch for the controls, they made his running react a little faster. They made his aiming, his archery a little bit better. They made the gliding take less stamina. Running takes less stamina. So you're not just running for 2 seconds. All of a sudden you go. Now you running. You're hauling ass, and you're running for like half a mile, and then it goes away a little bit. The little thing, and then you're gliding a lot further out there. Some of the special look at that. He just body slammed somebody. I haven't even done that yet. He
just body slammed somebody in the game too.
Yeah, I heard that too.
yeah. They have. Oh, there's a guy who plays. I seen him on TikTok, and I followed him because he's like, I'm not playing this game with weapons. I'm just playing this game straight up fisticuffs.
Yo, I want to do fisticuffs when I get this joint. That's what I want to do. I want to do straight fisticuffs.
In this game, you get the little fisticuffs, and you can upgrade them, and you get different ones. And he's just boxing everybody, and he's just da 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 da. And I'm just like, are you like? I almost cursed right there, a little too far. This is live, never control myself, but. I was like, I'm running around trying to get like the best spears, the best shields, and the best swords. And my dude is like, nah, I'm going with my fists. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that now.
Man.
Because I saw a video that he played on TikTok. If I knew his name, I'd give him a shout out, whatever. But I just forgot it. But he leveled his fisticuffs up so much that he's fighting bosses straight up with his fists.
That's what I want to do.
And he's like 50 hours, 60 hours into the game. Like this game, if you don't buy this game, if you like open world games, oh, I didn't even mention the puzzles. The puzzles in this damn game, yes, you could compare them to Zelda. You compare it to Final Fantasy. Some of them I even compared to Myst. Remember Myst back in the day?
Yeah.
Where you're on an island and you're trying to figure out what the hell does this do? This is a small piece that I need for the puzzle that's 6 miles away on the other side of the island. That's exactly like they do stuff like that here. Oh, and if you're ever playing this game and you look up in the sky and you see birds flying in a circle, go to where those birds are circling. You're gonna find something that you need or that's gonna kill you. But it's fun as hell. Let me tell you.
That's what the exploration is about. Like this is definitely one of those games that if you are a explorer, because I think a lot of times, especially with me, I don't like games that, it's this big, beautiful world, but there's no reward for exploring it thoroughly, for going places, because I think that was one of the biggest allures about Skyrim and all the other open world games like Witcher. Like you follow the main storyline, but it's that quest you take, that side quest that turns into your main quest, because you done did all of these other crazy stuff, and it leads you down this path of starting your own adventure. And I think that's the crazy thing about it, exploring. And I think a lot of people who aren't into that, if you're not into exploring, then this ain't the game for you, because this map is massive, right? Remember we was talking about it a while back? Like I think it's supposed to be bigger than Red Dead Redemption, right? It's supposed to be bigger than that map, So if you're not liking exploring, this may not be for you. But if you are an adventurer, if your soul beckons for adventure, then this might be the game for you.
Yeah, I'm being 100% serious. If you liked Skyrim, if you liked Red Dead Redemption, you like Cyberpunk, the open map world, the whole thing, then this is like the king right now at this point, at given time. You like GTA 5 because of the map size, and you're going around finding things. You can rob everybody and them other in this game. That's that. Oh, that's another thing they added. That before the patch, you could, if you had a mask, you could rob people and rob houses if you really needed whatever you needed. But they always had this red counter system that would beacon off, and then people knew, oh, you're getting robbed, so you have to pay a contribution, and you have to, when you get caught, they're gonna chase you. But the thing is, you have to change the mask so that way you can
medieval Viper.
Yeah, something like that. So the thing is that now they changed it that if you're in a room and you're robbing things from the room, mask on, no one has any idea. You just walk out. You're fine. You can even pickpocket people, run off, go into the woods, hide off, take the mask off, change your armor, run out. Did you see anybody?
No, sir. I have not.
No. What's awesome too is that they added several different animal mounts. So if you have a horse, good for you. You have a horse, cool, whatever. But I want that polar bear to be my mount. I want that lion to be I want the grizzly bear. I want yeah. No, I'm saying like in the game. Yeah, I probably do need a pet, right? But it's like, but if you get the polar bear, dude, they have him mounted on the polar bear. The polar bear is massive. The polar bear is like 10 feet tall. It's like Avatar's Appa. Like he's that big, and you're riding him, but the polar bear is like freaking slashing and going after all your enemies. And I'm like, this is dope. This is awesome. You got a lion. You get a bunch of different animals or whatever that are in the game. It's just how you achieve to earning them that I was like, oh, that's dark. Okay. Because the way you earn them is, well, you find out where they are in the map, or you come across them, whatever. Or if you want to do some Google Foo and YouTube research, you find out where they are on the map. You go to them, you fight them, you kill them, you take their skins, and you have to go over to a witch. When you go over to a witch, if you defeated the witch and you're in her house, and now you can use her magical powers or whatever, now you can fuse the skin with special orbs or whatever, artifacts or whatever.
That's how I do it. That's how I do it.
Yeah, and then bring the animal back, and now the animal is like, man, you killed me. All right, get on my back, bro. Let's go. So it's pretty dope. Oh yeah, and there's mining. There's mining.
And there's mining.
There's mining.
So you can mine
different. There's crafting.
Yeah, there's all this stuff.
I see like Assassin's Creed. I see like a little bit of every game that I could think of. Monster Hunter. I see a little bit of all these things in there.
That's what this is.
You can see where they get the inspiration from all these things.
Yeah, and the thing is that you think. In most games, if you're mining for something or you're looking for something, and you come across something, you're thinking, "Oh, cool! I can add this to my inventory. It's gonna be good." And blah 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 blah. No, not everything. Not everything is good. Just like in real life,
he said not everything is good. No.
Yeah. So some minerals are toxic to humans.
Oh wow.
Toxic to Cliff. There are some plants, just like in real life, you should not touch. There are some plants you should not be around with Cliff.
Wow.
Will kill you. There was a field that I just ran into. It looked gorgeous. I was like, oh, I'm going to run through the field. And like a freaking moron.
He said,
yeah, I'm frolicking. Frolicking through the freaking meadow of the stupid game. And all of a sudden, dead. I'm like, how the hell did I die?
Touch the poison berry.
And then I'll go back. I come back, whatever. And I'm like, I'm going back to the meadow. I'm like, maybe I got hit by something. Maybe somebody shot me with an arrow and I didn't realize. So I go back. Now I'm walking slower. I'm like looking around. And all of a sudden I realize I started losing my energy. I'm like, how? I'm just walking. What am I doing? I'm noticing the blue flowers around me. They're doing this. and they're getting closer to my. Whenever I get close to them, they're attracted to me. So when you're walking through, they attract you. If they touch you, instant poison, and they eat you. They don't show that they're being eaten. You just fall into the thing, and then dead. I was like, relax, camera.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, no.
For first time viewers, if you don't know, Mr. ReyRey's camera has a mind of its own. Literally,
Yes.
it has a mind of its own.
Yeah, it's an AI camera, and it goes. Let me go this close. Then this close. Are you moving over here? I'm gonna go over here too. You know, F that. You're gonna go that way. I'm going this way. I'm zooming in on your nostril, asshole, just for that.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, man, that game, if you like open world games, whether sandbox or not, you like Zelda, Final Fantasy, you like Assassin's Creed, this game is fire. This game is one of those games that got like a little bit of a bad rap in the beginning, and then they fixed whatever, and it's only 2-3 weeks in, and now it's back to like 250,000 concurrent players. This fire. I would say get it. You know,
I'll wait 10 years. I'm good. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I don't know. I gotta rebuild my PC and figure that out. I can't. You see the problems I get every now and then. I can't do that right now.
You need to play Skyrim. You can play Skyrim on your damn phone.
Go. Yeah, I got a PS3 somewhere.
It's been a year, folks. Megabit Misfits has been on it for a year.
Hey, listen. He said he was gonna play Zelda. He's playing fucking Crimson Desert.
He said he ain't obligated. I ain't obligated either.
It's Zelda-ish.
Nah.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh.
I'll play whatever the hell I want to play.
Okay, so before we take it out of here, would you recommend this game right now in its current state to people who are not your damn burrito?
Oh, it's cold.
It's getting cold.
So would you recommend this game right now? And do you agree with the scores that's been given out? Because people say that the score that was given to this game was fairly unjust, because a lot of people that were giving these bad reviews and saying these bad things about this game, they didn't really put in that time to get to know the game. And I noticed a lot of people that did hear those reviews and be like, you know what, I'm gonna need a little bit more time, because I see where this is going. I see what everybody's saying, but I need to let it marinate a little bit, because certain games, they grab you right away. This game seems like it might be a slow burn for some people. So again, do you recommend this for people? And do you think those reviews that they gave was unjust? Because some people say it's a good game, some people say it's a bad game. What do you say?
I say this game has the potential to be one of the greatest games ever made.
Wow. Potential
with more fixing, more updates, more of the devs paying attention to the gamer. This game right now in its current state, great game. Yes, get it, give it a try, play it out. If it's not for you, I'm sorry, but 2 hours or 3 hours is not enough to get into the game. I was hooked in the first half an hour. As soon as I was wrecking people with my sword and beating people with my freaking shield, I was like, yes, let's go. And then I saw how the world was and how open it was. I was like, yeah, this is a game for me. Because it does have the Skyrim-ish qualities, the Assassin's Creed qualities that I love. It has the building of the character, and not just the building of the character, but they have like a dual system of upgrading the character and upgrading his powers and his fighting ability and his weaponry. And if you like the way a weapon looks, you can keep that same look, but you can upgrade it with other powers from other weapons. And they put a hell of a lot of thought into the mechanics of this game, and off the mechanics alone, it should be respected as one of the greats for now.
Okay.
Will it win the best game of the year?
GTA coming out. Stop it. We already went through this.
Yeah. Stop. GTA, we gotta see GTA 6.
What I think they could probably do, if they really want to get into the people who wanted it for story, they can always add a DLC. You know what I mean? Blood and Wine with The Witcher did very good as far as DLC, and
100%
they can do something similar to that to get those people in.
Yeah. 100% correct. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And you never know, they could just expand on the story that they have now, since there are people just going off. I'm just gonna go north. You go north, you're playing that shit for like 3 weeks. Because there's so much stuff to do. You're like, well, okay, I didn't even go south, east, or west yet. What's going on?
No, nothing, Jon Snow. I'm going to the wall.
Who was it? I think it was what's the Fallout Skyrim devs? What's that company?
The Fallout Sky. Oh, are you talking about Obsidian?
I believe it was Obsidian. Obsidian had this thing. They have this saying where you could walk in any direction, and every 12 seconds something has to happen to get your attention or get you enticed to whatever it is. And I think that this game tried to follow that, where whatever direction you walk, there's something to do within a certain amount of time.
I mean, so. it definitely has that ability, because a quick story. I don't know. I hope we're not running long, but I was playing the game. I was going up a mountain range, and I wanted to go to a place called I think it's Snow Wolf or Snow Hill, something like that. I forget what it's called. But I'm aiming that way. I'm climbing up. I'm jumping. I'm jumping up, and I'm doing the whole. There's a whole power force thing that you use your spirit energy to like force yourself like 20, 30 feet into the air, and then you can glide like 60, 70 feet out, so that you can reach ledges. It's great for climbing. Let me tell you, you cover shit real fast. so I'm doing craw, and then I go off going forward. And I grab onto the ledge, and I climb up, and I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm like, this is beautiful. I turn around, this is absolutely gorgeous. Like the whole thing. All of a sudden, I get like smacked in the back of the head. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? All of a sudden, like I got attacked, and I'm like, oh, let's go. Who am I fighting? Who the hell? I'm like, what the hell's going on? There's nothing there, right? I'm like, oh, it's another plant. It's another freaking plant. I'm getting attacked by a tree or some shit. What's going on? The freaking rocks themselves in this part of the mountain range shoots up as a rock worm, and the thing is looking at me like this, and it's shooting like lava or something at me, and it's knocking me back, and I'm like, oh, I gotta beat the hell out of you. So I'm attacking this thing full force with the shield, boom, and attacking. I'm fighting this thing for like at least 3 or 4 minutes. I defeat it. I'm like, yeah, come at me again. All of a sudden, it goes. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna come at me again, literally, and then it dies. And now I have this floating rock in front of me, and it has electricity coming from it. And I'm like, what did I just find? Like, what's going on? I get close to the rock, I get zapped, and I almost die, and I have to go back. And I'm like, okay,
gotcha, tricked you.
Like this thing is bugged out. I went right there. I went, nope, YouTube. What is this, YouTube?
Hit him with that last resort.
Yep. I mean, this thing is gonna kill me, or I'm gonna find out what the hell this thing is. So when I looked it up, it's people don't know what it is, but they say you can't pick it up unless you have a magic pot or something to hold it, because you need a crafted pot from a witch that can hold it. And I thought of the pottery game that we mentioned before.
That's funny, Kel.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah. So you have a magic pot to hold this freaking like power orb, but it's like a piece of concrete stone, and that's glowing with blue electricity running around. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't have this pottery thing. I didn't defeat a witch yet. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And then another guy says, hey, if you have a pet with you, if you just walk away, the pet would absorb it into your inventory. And I was like, I have a pet. I have, of course, I have my pet, my white dog,
Crypto.
Thank you. That's exactly what I named my dog.
Nice.
My dog is Crypto, not the Crypto from that movie. The Crypto from the actual comic series. That's so cool. I have my Crypto, and I would say okay, and I went, Crypto better get that because I'm walking away over here. All of a sudden, the side of the thing. Pet absorbed into inventory, and I go back and it's gone, and you see the dog, and I'm like, go back and check the inventory, and it's there. I don't know what the hell to do with it, but I know it's a powerful thing, and I gotta use it later. No crew was there.
It's probably a throwing item and some shit. You just throw it and it blows up or something.
I mean, yeah, you never know. Something that could level something up, or maybe give me a brand new power.
Upgrade some armor. You never know. Because they always leave you crumbs at the beginning. You wind up like, what is this? What do I need this for? And then until later when it goes, oh, this is what this is for.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a key to get into some of the.
And then a lot of stuff happens like that. Like one of the very first missions, you get a wooden key. And at one point, when you find out what the key is for, and you're in the building that you're supposed to use the key, he takes out the key and he goes, the key is made of wood. All of a sudden it goes, now it's a golden key made of whatever, blah, blah, because now the magic wore off. Now you see what it is. Because it was blocked from your vision to see what it was. And I was like, that's dope. Now open the door. So, yes, Crimson Desert is one of those games that they put a lot of cool elements, a lot of cool ideas. They lackluster story. They're improving the mechanics. They're improving the buttons. They're improving the way the game runs, the way the game plays. And I would say get the game. And not only get the game, but like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. So that way you can be notified whenever we drop a brand new episode, which is usually every Wednesday at around 3. And then we also have movie matinee. So we talk about movies. So
check out that last video.
We made us watch Dragon Ball Z Evolution over again. No, it's
See, like I'm the one that kind of pick. I'm the one who picks the movies for matinee, for Megabit matinee, and I forced them to watch Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah. If you guys want to watch Dragon Ball Evolution, go right ahead. But before you do, check out our review on it. We had a discussion. The video is up right now as you watch this. It's actually the last video.
Or during. Just watch our video. Don't watch that video.
Just watch our discussion on that one. That was a fun video. And yeah, guys. So Crimson Desert, I got it. You guys better get it. If you don't get it, you're losing out. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's the truth.
All right, Ray, take us home, man.
Well, first of all, everybody, thank you so much for joining us today on this specially weird episode, because we are live, but you're going to be watching this tomorrow at 3:00 anyway, or whenever you're watching this. So thank you so much for your support. My name is Mr. ReyRey. The darker guy over there is LeeBoyXP, and the lighter guy over there is Rav.
I thought you were talking about my soul for a second.
Oh, snap.
And that's why he hates open world games.
I love open world games. What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, God, dude.
Anyway,
Mina the Hollower. Oh.
Hey, I love that game too. It's okay.
Hey, it's all right. You know why? Because whether you love it or whether you hate it,
play the games that you enjoy. Oh my God, Ray, why you stopped? You stopped.
We're never gonna get that. Whether you love it, whether you hate it, play the games that you enjoy. Okay, like, subscribe, bell notification. We'll be back next week. And yeah. Oh, we're also on Spotify. We're also on Facebook. We're also on Instagram and TikToks. Okay.
Check the LINKTREE and the socials.
Yes, LINKTREE and socials. And have any questions? Have any games you want to talk about? Put in the comments.
Comments.
Yes, put in the comments. We love the comments.
We read them all.
And
right, guys.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. I'm gonna finish my burrito.
Oh my gosh.
Yum yum.
This shit is cold.